Hello everybody and welcome back to Chained Echoes. I am crossing my fingers that everything will go fine today. If you haven't been following my recent spate of trying to record, last week's episode of Northern Journey ended abruptly due to a power outage, and the next day my recording of Ghostwire Tokyo was disrupted by a finicky fire alarm. Smoke detector, sorry, is the right term. And it left me a little bit tilted. Today's a new day, and hopefully we'll have a good time, because I always have a good time with Chained Echoes, so we'll get on with it. So we are in the village of the Sova, who are these bird people, here in Shambala, the floating continent. We're still trying to get to... I don't remember what we're trying to get to exactly. What was our goal, even? Oh yeah, we're pursuing Len's, strange visions from Shambala, from her past life. Right. So we're trying to get to that place. The Sova are being uncooperative, but we'll see if we can figure something out. We fought their guardian, the Sova Agil, who got bullied pretty hard by the other Sova. Apparently he's a bit of a klutz. He can't fly like all the others, which is admittedly a bit of a problem if you live full-time on a floating continent, so... Can't imagine it's easy for the guy, but it was still pretty uncalled for, the treatment he was getting. But, we befriended him. He's an alright chap, and now we have the village to explore. So, we're gonna have a bit of a run around here. Still, to look around, and then we'll... Ooh, almost looks like a secret path around here. It is a secret path! Heck yeah! Golden Brigandine, perfect. Who used these things? Len does. So does Rob. A lot of people use the light armor. I don't know who to put this on. Maybe on Len? To do its job nicely. Maybe I'll just put it on Len. The TP drop is, I'd say, minimal compared to all the other stats going up like that, so... We'll take it. Good. Nice little detail again with the environs, like this path here being a little bit as a visual clue. And 1,000 guilders, great, because I was worrying last time about being able to afford some new tips from Falora the Oracle on guild members to collect, so happy to get that too. Our people were divided thousands of years ago when Shambala broke away from the Hecandria belt. I wonder if the other Sova have evolved as we have. Have there been other Sova in the video game? I don't remember. I remember very long ago we read that book about the different human races, because in this game human is like a catch-all term for sentient beings. Like what we consider to be humans were called Hyam, I believe. I don't remember if there was talk about Sova in that document. There were a lot of different creatures there. Of all the wars on Eldria, the War of the Thousand Kingdoms was the most devastating. Yeah, no kidding, that's a lot of kingdoms to go to war. No country, no village, no matter of what size, could escape this war. The triggers were numerous, and not all of them are known to scholars. Mostly, they were the last drop that tipped a barrel, filled to the brim with years of strained relations to overflow. The war began among the first empires of V1248, the 5th era, and had reached every corner of Eldria by V1279. From V1300 forward, coalitions increased and great alliances were forged. Some lasted, some decayed within a few years, leading to further conflicts. Shortly after V1400, the war pushed toward its climax. 150 years of war is not comfy. The ancient empire of Galtena began to use an unknown weapon that could destroy entire lands. Some claim it was a grimoire of unimaginable power. This led to several alliances against the empire in the final phase of the war, the conflict of the two realms. Galtena with the unknown weapon, and its opponent, the rest of Eldria, engaged in a bloody battle. It is said that at the end of the conflict, half of Eldria's population was annihilated. The losses on both sides were so great that a peace treaty was signed in V1417. This ended both the war and the 5th era. Oh, I wonder if the V is there for 5. Okay. I don't know. That's horrifying, really. Those values. What is going on in this place? Look at... They got, like, stacks and stacks of hay here. Fascinating room. The ruins on Shambala date back to the time of our founding fathers. But we Sova are not so fond of stone walls, so these buildings were never originally erected by us. Someone else must have built them. Curious. It is true, if we think about the flashbacks to past Len, in the between acts bits, like, there haven't been any bird people there, I don't remember, so, like, no Sova around. Oh, that's a fun detail, look at this. Of course, if you have a race capable of flight, you can just build a little, like, dining table just on a rooftop with, like, no, like, on-foot access. Very fun. We Sova are very practical. We use our roofs to pass our stool. It works perfectly to insulate our homes and gives us less cleaning to do. What's with the weird look? Okay. Sure, I mean, I do not wish to judge a place for its customs, but, I think there might be some, like, truth in story there regarding birds. I at least seem to remember... By the way, Golden Brigandine and a Metal Akaton. Oh, this was 8 stars! My god! That's incredible, an 8-star item. I didn't even realize. Good lord. Anyway, I seem to recall reading about shoe bills, those really funny stork things with the angry eyes when you look at them dead on, you know. I seem to recall somewhere that they, like, poop on their own feet because that helps, like, regulate the temperature of their blood flow or something, was how I understood it. Like, I would have to look up exactly, and I don't want to go looking up shoe bill foot poop. I don't really feel like looking that up, so I'm not actually gonna invest time into this, but I swear I hear a story like that. If you're brave enough of heart to look up that factoid, feel free to do so. The feathers we wear as jewelry come from our ancestors. That way, they are always close to us. Okie dokie. That's very longevity on those feathers, eh? Bet we can't go this way. Oh, we go... Okay, yeah. We could actually go surprisingly far that way, but yeah, no. Not that way either. I wonder if that's progress, is that ways? I was wondering which way progress is, so... Mayhaps. Well, you guys got a water wheel working here. Beautiful. Eagle brought us the knowledge of the people from the surface. Only because of this, we now know that there are other Sovas out there. It's kind of sad that we didn't pass that knowledge down ourselves. History is really important. Oh, so there are other Sovas. Good to know, but this is like a mega isolated place then, if they didn't even know that for years and years.
I saw a merchant following you into the village. He had some nice equipment with him. You should definitely check his merchandise out. The monsters on Shambala are not to be messed around with.
Yeah, we found out talking to that merchant that it is the same merchant and he's just been following us around. Which is kind of funny. There's a little bit of silly lore. So what is the deal with this? Is it like hay? Like birds like hanging out in hay? Is that why like the floors are full of this detail? Is that the vibe? I guess that's another fun bird thing, but no. Today we're having fried tukibri for lunch. My favorite food. I like the wings the best. The ones with the wacky cartoony fists. Okay.
This is the first time that I've seen Hyoms up so closely. Usually, I keep my distance from the church. Fascinating.
How do you manage to cut up your food without a beak?
Not with those little white stones in your mouth, do you?
Never thought about that way, but yeah, I guess, yeah, I guess a beak would... I don't know. I don't think a beak is very optimal for cutting things. Anyway, I think we explored all of the village here. We got 0 chests to find, so All that's left is to talk to Eagle and make forward progress. Do you want to return to your chambers for the night? Let's do it. Oh! Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom. Do I understand correctly? You want to open more churches and have free passage throughout Valandis. Is that right? Uh-oh, it's the church. Indeed, Your Highness. And all this just to find this tomb of Lady Rena? This is correct, Your Highness. I appreciate you asking for my permission first. Of course, the church has manners. Say, Lord Zacchaeus, I have another question before that. How is the construction of Wernshire progressing? Oh, I am sorry. You call it New Wernshire. Currently, every resident has a roof over their head. It's very generous of you to help the people. You even held services so that every resident can show your god their gratitude. They are very grateful to our lord, that's true. And all the levies I raised, you pay on their behalf, don't you? Well, yes. There's one thing I still don't quite understand. After you have built an entire city on Valandis, drawn the citizens into your debt, and made your faith appealing to them, you come to me and ask if you may travel through the country. After you have taken the citizens into protection from my levies, you ask me if you may open more churches. Is it not a rather strange order? Well, are these the manners you spoke of? Your Highness. Silence! You are mocking me! Never will any of you be allowed to travel through this land, or even build another single wall. No, the time of the church on Valandis is over. Every priest, every member of this church of yours, every believer, you are all hereby banished. But... Now go! Alright, at least you to take the hint. Impudent vermin! Tell me, Guston, why am I being deceived by everyone? Why do they joke with me? They are only thinking about their own agenda. Don't let their greed get to you, Your Highness. Excuse me, Your Highness. Yeah, Killian was being awfully quiet in that scene, but I recognize that mullet from anywhere. I really can't steal a moment's peace, can I? Allow me to speak. I must warn you. Pray make it quick. The church expected your answer to its plea. So, their impudence knows no end. However, the church must find the grave. There is nothing more important. That's why Marilia is already on course for Valandis. The church capital, Marilia, heads for Valandis? Is the church trying to threaten us? Wait, where is General Godfrey? He's not even sitting there, hang on. Let them dare! We have the power of gods! Marilia will reach the east coast of Valandis in 3 days. They have fully mobilized. Is that so? You have my gratitude, and you shall have a reward for your honesty. But why the warning? I have a lot in common with Valandis, and that's why I want to protect it. In my own way. I don't need any reward. So be it. Yeah, is Godfrey just missing his sprite from this scene, or why did he cut in there with a line of dialogue when there's no sign of him? What the heck? Or was that meant for General Kenrick? But I feel like Kenrick, isn't that, bombastic? I don't know. Maybe power's gone into his head after he got those crazy, grimoire powers, so I don't know. Send scouts to confirm this information, Guston. I don't trust this young man, him being so generous with vital information. On my way, Your Highness. Pih, outrageous! I thought it was possible to talk to the king.
Also, Princess Celestia has escaped. Our tasks fail one after another.
But His Excellency had already expected it in his wisdom. Marilia will impose our will on them. One does not meddle with the church. And where has Killian gone off to? Ah, look. Why, that's... Perhaps we'll succeed in our last request after all. Oh. Lords of the Church, I presume. How may I be of service? Sir Gawain, what pure serendipity to meet you here. Serendipity is a tough word. I kind of flubbed it there. My bad.
Or should we call you Nalkilber, former monk of Kinveld Monastery?
What? Oh. Now this is some new lore. Some new backstory that we didn't know. That explains a lot. Because Nalkilber was the one who documented the Grand Grimoire, I'm pretty sure. Nalkilber is a name I haven't heard in a long time. It brings back memories.
So, it is really you.
Oh, no. I am the king's humble advisor. My name's Gawain, and I've always been called that.
Please, don't toy with us. You have reasons for your secrets, but please tell us where to find the tomb. You do know, don't you?
The tomb of the Lady Reyna, you mean, huh? I'm sorry, how would I, a simple advisor, know such a thing? Sir Gawain, this tomb is very important for us. I don't know where Lady Reyna's tomb is. I am not the monk Nalkilber. You don't know where Lady Reyna's tomb is, and you're not the monk Nalkilber. I can't. Okay, see, I made a wild guess that that's what's going on here, and hey, I got it. It's the Jedi mind trick.
Lord Zacchaeus, is something amiss?
Let's go, Sir Raphael. He doesn't know where Lady Reyna's grave is, and he is not Nalkilber.
What is this witchcraft?
The same goes for you.
Oh, my head. Are you trying to impose your will on me?
What the? Oh, that's weird. What is going on? Is an illusion being made by Gawain? Maybe? Because it's the Pope.
My dear Raphael, now don't waste any more time, would you? Your task in Torment is done. Come back to Marilia. I am awaiting you.
Your Excellency, I will leave at once.
What are you doing? You! What is the meaning of this? Another one. Hear me, lad. You will not get any information out of me. Leave with both of them. What evil magic is at work here? How surprising. You stand unaffected, hmm? Stop it! Oh. Switch to a, a farmer's hoe, did you? No, it's supposed to be a trident, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. He rocked that greatsword pretty good earlier. Stop what? You leave now. Oh! Now that's impressive, given that we tried to do that with 4 giant robots and we didn't get anywhere. Well, really, I only beat up his significant other, so I guess I never did try to punch the guy himself. Damn. You provoked this upon yourself. Sir Raphael, Lord Zacchaeus, can you hear me? They'll be back to their senses in a moment. Oh, he's fine. Never mind. You stand? How? Teleportation? I think you and I need to get to know each other a little better. No, I should have read that with more menace, I think you and I should get to know each other a little better. Something like that, Ah, man. Gotta focus on these lines a little bit more. Oh, well. What should we do now? An oath seems to be the most important thing to the Sova. They will never make an exception and let us travel through Shambala. Peh! The church won't allow it either, and yet here we are. If any Sova even tries to stop us, I'll just punch them in the face. Whoa! Ooh. Oh, that's the Elder. No worries.
I hope you slept well. So, I have good news for you. You may continue your journey.
Oh! Well, that went handily. And Sienna's like, dang it, I really wanted to punch a bird today. But, okay, never mind, we'll just skip that phase. We may? But why? I mean, well, we don't mind, but, my freaking bird punching arm, it's all ready to... whatever.
I've consulted with the villagers, and since you're here anyway, we'll make an exception. Our mission has already failed, so it doesn't make any difference anymore. And we don't want the Sovas to be known as unfriendly people.
Is that so? How unexpected.
Eagle and Mato will accompany you.
Mato, that's kind of fun. That's a worm in Finnish. I don't know if it's on purpose or not, but birds do like their worms, so that's kind of fun. Thank you.
We wish you success on your journey.
Okie dokie. I thought we'd have to, sneak out at night, have a little bit of drama as we're forced to, stealth out of town, and maybe Aegul would confront us and there'd be a little bit of angsting about his, conflicted choices of being loyal to his village or, helping us out, something like that. But no, we just skipped over all of that. That's fine. They changed their minds pretty quickly. It's obvious that they hide their true reasons. But what can we do?
Let's follow them for now. If something is amiss, we can leave them behind.
Fine with me. Whether I smack them now or later makes no difference to me. Geez, okay, I was just kidding, but Sienna is really primed to punch a bunch of birds. Oh. Hello, friends! Mato is my name. I hope I can be of service. I can't fight like Aegul, nor am I as smart as the chief. Furthermore, I'm quite easily scared, and I can't really walk long distances. To be honest, I'm already out of breath speaking with you. But I'm actually... I forgot what I wanted to say.
The reason you can help us?
Oh, yeah. I can't fight like Aegul, nor am I as smart as... Just spit it out what you can do. Oh, sure. No one knows this place better than I do. I've a lot of maps in my room, which I seldom leave because I can't really walk long distances. To be honest, I'm already out. Yes, we know. It's an honorable honor to fight alongside Yoms again. Nothing can break this shield or armor. I can deflect any attack targeted at you. Oh, is he gonna be like kind of a stonewall, high defense, like a tank, basically? Fascinating. That's true. I don't think we have like a really sturdy party member so far, so that checks out. Oh, you sure? My katana can cut quite well. Wait! Are you an enemy? Actually, she was just teasing you. What do you meaningly mean? Speak, woman! Now get yourself together, Hegel. But Mato... You told us that Yoms love to use this sarcasm. Oh, so that's what it was? I'm not sure you... No, let's go. Mato, please lead the way. Sure thing. I'm not very fast, though. Also, I can't fight like Eagle, no. Now go, or I will really use my... Use what? Forget it. Let's go. Follow me, please. The sanctuary is to the west. Since you can't fly, we'll have to take some detours. You mentioned having sky armors, right? So we need to shut down the ASACs for a short time so that you can fly to the sanctuary with your mechanical wings. I'll show you the way. Oh, there's ASACs going on? Did I miss some dialogue explaining that? Because obviously we have been unable to evac with the airship. We've been unable to take off with the sky armors, but I thought there was just like an arbitrary plot reason we weren't doing that. I didn't realize there was an ASAC situation here, which is anti-sky armor cannon, if you happen to have forgotten. Well, that also explains why we were actually able to cheat and teleport out, because that's still available at least. Since there is a story reason why we are not teleporting. Oh no! That was one way. Oh, that's a problem. Well, actually, we could just teleport back to the beginning and run all the way back to the village. Again, because we can just teleport, so... But, you know, on paper, that was one way. We are stuck on this way. Oh, there's another fast travel thingy right here. Oh, hate. The enemy's targets are not entirely chosen at random. Every action a character performs draws the enemy's hate on that character more and more. The character with the highest hate has the greatest chance of being targeted. Oh! So, like, aggro. Well, I wish I had learned that earlier in this game. That seems like stuff I could have used already in Act 1 rather than Act 3. Because that might actually explain every time I've complained about how the AI seems to bully a really specific character in the party. Like, maybe I've been, like, spamming too much with that character, and that's how it goes. Huh. Okay. Tanking. Oh, they're just calling it tanking. Eagle is a physical tank. He can have much more... Oh, he can take much more physical damage than other characters due to having more HP and a higher defense. Eagle learns skills that allow him to draw the enemy's attacks onto himself. Attention, all the enemies will hate Eagle the most. The chance for him to be targeted is therefore higher, but not guaranteed. Luring Bang. Every enemy who uses a single target skill will attack Eagle, 100% guaranteed. Cover. Eagle chooses a party member and will take any physical damage for them, 100% guaranteed. Okay, so hold on, is he in the party now? Don't see him, but... Hey, there he is, it is Eagle. Attention, and load Gun Spear. Ooh. Passive skills are shield ally. Okay. Well, I hate to do this, honestly, because I do like the character, but Tomke has, in his side character state, been a little bit of a So, I think this is actually an easy choice for me to, like, drop poor Tomke out of the lineup. I just would rather have Egil here at this point. So we're gonna do that. Now, since we have a new party member, okay, well, first I gotta look at his stuff. He is, in fact, using a gun spear and a golden breastplate. Is there anything I could slap onto him to help out further, like something that increases defense? Those iron Pleiadians look pretty good. Ooh, this Mystic Ring is really powerful. Wow, and why haven't I equipped this on a character before? That's really good. Maybe I'll put the bangle on. Maybe I just put the Mystic Ring. Come on now, that's a really good item. How have I not been using that before? A spear with a gun barrel to shoot explosives. Neat. Alright, let's go then to Egil and learn some skills. Okay, so he operates normally, unlike Tomke here, so very good. Attention, raises hate on all enemies. All, apparently on himself. Load gun spear. Physical attacks deal 25% more damage for 6 hits and produce more hate. Got it. Let's even this out a little bit. Because I do like being a little bit even. Defense apparently is incredibly important for this lad. So I will get that. And I think Mind was like magic defense, so probably gonna get that as well. And I guess health points. Just everything on like being defensive. So, with Egil, I might actually do this, honestly, because it sounds like he, with his huge defenses, actually might hit, like, an SOS state, and, like, this might actually, like, boost him up to being strong enough to tank attacks, so I'll take that. And then I'll take defense up as well, because, duh. Actually, let's go through this whole thing before I start setting skills. Now then, we could do Wind Gust to inflict dry, or First Aid. Fully restores HP self. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna get that, I think. It's really good. Unloads all ammo, dealing physical damage. Oh. Interesting, but I guess it, like, undoes load gun spear, maybe? I don't know. Then he's got cover. Stab, just basic damage. Or debuff. Okay, I think we got pretty good, like, debuffs with Glenn already, so I'm not sure. I think we gotta get cover, though, because that's just handy. Oh, and then there's what skills do... What do I want to resist with my passives? I would love to have all 4, but, yeah. Well, defense plus 4 is the obvious choice. Let's round out his attack. Very good. And maybe a little bit more health. Cheeky guy that I am. Man, this just keeps going. This health keeps going down here. You see that? Whoa. I think the cost and damage ratio is better than a 40 TP move that unloads. But it does doesn't it like get halved when you're in overdrive, so maybe this isn't that bad. Let's play crazy. Let's get that. And I think I get hit by water the least. I might be completely off the mark here, but I'm gonna take the other 3. Oh yeah, I can still get one more from here. Okay, stab or disarm? Let's get disarm, I guess. And there's Luring Bang, which was recommended to us. How many points we got left? 3 to go. Okay. Whirling Spear, Self-Made Medicine, or Shield Stance. Ooh. Let's get Luring Bang, since it seems like kind of part of this playstyle here. Let's get Switch Out HP. Very good. And... oh, why the heck not? Let's be a little weird and get tech points.